Hi and welcome to the Soundschi Land show where everybody's upside down.
Every day is upside down day in Soundschi Land.
The moment I turned and saw you was the moment I said I'm sorry, 'cause I knew that I hadn't been honest with you. I'm not in a hurry, so don't give up on me now, don't worry. I just want to be close to you. I'll take you anywhere, even if you break my heart today. Should you become my own, I'll take you anywhere, and no harm, no foul can sway. It's time I let you know.
Today I'm super excited to present to you Kim. She's a little hero to me. She just finished her first year here at the Academy for Circus and Variety Arts in Kiev. You say it, the whole thing.
What?
What was it?
Academy for Circus and Variety Arts in Kiev.
That's what it is. Yeah, and her beautiful handstand, oh my god. I will put all her information down below so you can check her out on Instagram and follow her, and she also teaches. But I want to get right into it. How did you get into hand balance?
Well, I did gymnastics pretty much my whole life. Like I started when I was 5 and then I stopped when I was 18. And like handstands is of course an element of gymnastics.
Yeah.
And I did it on the beam. Like I started my routine like this, like pressing up to handstand, going down to straddle. And at some point I was like, actually I really like handstands, so I got canes and I practiced at home a little bit. Like
Cool.
in 2016, like I started my first one-arm handstand on left, like really wobbly. Like I practiced once a week next to gymnastics. And yeah, that's how I started.
How old were you back then?
17.
And did you know that hand balance was an actual thing?
Yeah,
Okay,
Yeah,
how did you know?
like I like circus all the time. Like when I
okay.
was younger, I went to the circus with my family, and I was like, "Oh, that's so cool! I want to be a performer." But I'm not born into a circus family, so I was like, "Okay, this is not possible."
What does your family do?
They are just normal people. Like they work as secretarian. Like my mom is a secretarian, and my dad, something with chemicals.
Yeah, we talked about it. It's really funny. So he works in a laboratory.
Yeah.
So, would you have gone into circus earlier if you had had the possibility?
No,
No.
because I like gymnastics so much,
Okay.
and yeah.
So how did it go afterwards?
Well, before I finished high school, like some months before, I was thinking like, what will I do after school? So I Googled in the internet like something creative, because I didn't want to sit in an office or something like that. And then I found like a circus school, and I didn't know that this would exist. And I found more and more, and I was like, okay, I will try an audition as for handstands, and like I was taken. So that's how it started. And I
that
switched
was-
from gymnastics to circus.
That was in Holland.
Yeah,
Right.
it was in Holland. That was in 2017.
And how did you end up in Kiev?
In Holland, the school made me do hand-to-hand, not hand balancing. And I was doing hand balancing like maybe in the evenings, like maybe 40 minutes to wrap up the day. But I wanted to do it as my main discipline, so I switched to here.
So you were all by yourself in Holland.
Yeah, kind of.
So how is your training now?
Now, yeah, it changed a lot. Like, it's 4 hours every morning from Monday to Saturday. And like we go to the gym, we stretch, we start training, and in the end we stretch again.
Yeah. I noticed you take a lot of time for warm-up here.
Yeah.
You go through all the basics and it takes at least 30 minutes to stretch everything.
Yeah.
Is that how you've always done it, or did you start with that in Kiev?
I started with that here. Like normally I would sit like in a middle split for 5 minutes and I would start handstands. But now from all the training I got a bit stiff, so I need more time to warm up. Also for my wrists I need a lot of time to warm up.
So you have a very high load and your body...
Yeah.
So you don't have enough time to recover?
I guess I do. What?
Well, so if your wrists are always stiff, does that mean you would need more time to recover? Or
No.
you think your body's fine?
My body is fine. I think it's normal that it gets stiff a little bit, so I just warm up a lot and it works again.
Cool. Has your skill level changed since you came here?
Oh, I progressed a lot. Like I came with a straighter one arm on my left side. My right, I was shit. I couldn't hold it one arm, and now I have different shapes, transitions, and on both arms also. So like, I'm really happy about the progress.
It's so nice to watch you just warm up. Like you were just perfect in straddle one arm on both sides, and then you open and close, and it's just a warm up.
Yeah,
that's so nice. What's your favorite thing to train
right now? I think the one arm switch. Yeah, like the jump. Yeah, because like it's not stable yet. Like I cannot always hold it. I always catch the block but not hold it. And when I hold it, it's like, oh my god, yes, I can hold it. So it's like, I'm so happy then.
Cool. And what is your biggest struggle? Like the hardest thing for you to train?
I think for skills, it's maybe figure. Because like sometimes I cannot catch the balance. But actually now it works better and better. Like I'm pretty stable on left and on right it's coming. But actually flags are easier to hold, but my ribs are a bit shit. So
I heard about that. What happened there?
Like I broke my rib and still not so good. Like I have a lot of pain.
How did that happen?
Well, I did flex and at some point I had a lot of pain, like I couldn't breathe and I kept going training and like at some point I had like a ball on my rib and I was like, what is this? So I went to the doctor and like they made some tests and they said like it's broken for 4 weeks already. So I trained with a broken rib and so I need to be really careful now and let it heal. Yeah.
How was it for you? Because people don't really speak English here.
Yeah.
Communicate with the doctors or just in general. How do you deal with not speaking the language?
It's hard. Like in the hospital, there were some people speaking English, but the doctors actually not. And they were like, I never saw this. We don't know what it is. So I was really stressed. But yeah, it's hard. People don't really speak English. And I tried to learn Russian, but it's also so hard. So
yeah, I bet.
Yeah, it doesn't really work.
You're originally from Germany, right? Just so people know, I don't think we've mentioned it.
Yeah, I'm from Germany.
Do you miss your home?
No.
You're super happy here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet. How is it for you to see all these high-level people every day training?
It's amazing. Like, it's so motivating. And you just want to catch up and get better and better.
Yeah.
But like on the other hand, it's also sometimes a bit depressing because when it doesn't work, you're like, ugh, like they are so young, they are so much better. Like, what am I doing here? But in general, it's really good to be in this environment.
But that's something I think is very admirable about you and also the other students here who come here.
Yeah.
That everybody really wants to just become better. And it's so much about the work.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what are your plans for the future? Where do you want to go?
I want to create an act with like a high technical level and some contemporary dance style,
Mhm.
like not really artistic, but also not super traditional. Like I have something in mind, like the style
Cool.
that I want, and I want to perform, like join a company or something like that. There are so many options, like yeah, and also like give workshops and teach and well, yeah, all this kind of stuff.
How long are you gonna still be in school?
3 more years.
Ah, that's pretty long.
Yeah.
Considering
I have
this is only your first year.
Yeah.
And already so much has happened for you.
Yeah.
Cool. So when are you gonna start creating?
Maybe next year. I don't know. Like, I can also create like first another act before graduating, just for some gigs.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I have time.
Is that something you do completely on your own, or is that something that's covered in the school here?
You can have a director. Like, you can get a director that helps you with your act.
Mm.
So yeah.
Would you do that?
Maybe. I'm not sure yet. But I think yes. Like, some help, definitely. But I'm not sure if I really want a director or not. Yeah.
Cool. I'm really excited about seeing what you create. Who's your favorite hand balancer?
From the guys, Artur, Pavel, Sasha Bachman, Andrei Bondarenko. Like, pretty much all Ukrainians.
Yeah.
And Sasha Bachman. But personally, I compare myself more to the girls because it's like trick-wise and stuff. So it's Alona Surave, Anna Ifasova, and like the Mongolians. I really like their style.
We kind of have the same taste. Yeah. At least Alona and Anna.
Yeah.
Ifasova. Those
I
are
really
also
love
my
it,
two
yeah.
favorites. Would you... Actually, I have to ask differently. What would be your top company to perform for?
Cirque du Soleil.
Of course. Do you have a particular show?
No.
No.
Maybe they create some new shows when I'm ready, like
Yeah.
in the future.
Yeah.
But I saw only one show live, Amaluna. Of course, it's amazing, like the
Yeah.
water ball act, yeah. But I don't know. I don't actually care.
Yeah.
I like all the shows.
Cool. Actually, I want to ask you something more about your training.
Mm-hmm.
I saw that you mainly focus on like the non-contortion skills in the training.
Yeah.
But is contortion also something that you would like to go into since you like Anna Ivaseva?
Like all the time I was saying, no, I don't want to go into it. But like the last days, like Joshi always said, like, go into contortion, you have a flexible back.
Yeah,
And
your
like-
back is crazy.
Yeah, and like the last days I practiced some more contortion. It's doable, I think. So yeah, I think I can go into it a bit more, at least for my back, because my back is naturally flexible.
Yeah, it seems like it just because you don't train it,
Yeah.
but you can touch almost your butt with your head, or can you touch your butt with your head?
Yeah, almost.
Yeah, that's so good.
Yeah.
Cool. I would like you, as a last question to wrap up, what is the best advice that you could give to somebody who wants to become a professional hand balancer?
Practice a lot, stay patient, like don't give up. Like there are days where nothing works.
How often? Can you give us some kind of ratio?
I would say maybe start with 3 times a week. And then once you get stronger and better, add trainings until maybe like 6 days a week.
I mean, how often do you have good trainings versus bad trainings? Something like that.
Maybe 4 times good, 2 times not so good. But also not
Wow,
too
you have a good ratio.
Yeah.
It's probably Kiev.
Like on Mondays, I'm mostly good. Then Tuesday, Wednesday is not so good. And in the end of the week, I get better again. And actually, I
Interesting.
spoke with some people, and they have the same
Hmm.
here in the school. So
It's like the midweek dump.
yeah.
Oh. Cool. Thank you so much for being on the show. And yeah, we'll go do some more handstands. And I hope I learn more from you and from everybody here. Thank you so much for watching. Remember that the world is your playground, so just go ahead and do whatever you love. And I'll see you next Monday on the Soundschi Live Show.
Can I come to you guys?
Yeah, sure.
So bored.
Ulrich just thought about your interview.
Sorry.
That's awesome. We can use that. That's funny.
Yeah.
Actually, we have like everybody here
Yeah.
squished against the window, blocking the light. Okay, what were we talking about?
About the language.